Hi, I'm Stephanie, the creative girl from behind the designs. Welcome to my channel. If you are new to my channel, thanks for stopping by. If you haven't already, I would truly appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel so that you get future notifications of videos when they're posted. So today I'm going to be setting up for you my catch-all and creative journal. So what I'm going to be doing is this is going to be, and I apologize for that reflection, this is going to be my catch-all planner, and this is going to be my creative journal, and then I'm going to take months of this, combine into a frankenplanner into this cover. So let's just jump right in and get started. I got a lot to go over today. So what I'm going to do is just set these aside, and I'm going to take the cover off of here. This is the cover I need. Let's take the back side. Ooh. That's a tough one. So this one was my work planner for 2022, and a lot of these elements are going to go into a different setup. So let me just move this one aside. Okay, so we have my cover, and I am going to start taking, what I need to do is I need these discs. So I'm going to have to take everything off of this to get the discs. I already have some of my names cut in vinyl. So I had decided, I was trying to come up with a marker color that matched my hello page, and I just wasn't finding anything I liked. So what I ended up doing was cutting a few different vinyls, and we'll see if I can get something that matches. It was hard to come up. It says it's a rose gold on here, but it looks like it might be a coppery rose gold. I'll show you when I get to that point. Almost to the end here. All right. So I'm hoping I don't break this planner cover when I put these discs on it, because it's a pretty sturdy cover. So let me take all this. This, and this. I'm going to set it aside for the moment. I need to get these discs on here. Oh, I bent it a little. Sturdy. Anyhow, I think I might try this one at a time. I think, now that I've used the metal on this a few times, I think it has stretched it a bit. Yeah, I mean, that looks good. I mean, I'm never going to get a perfect match to the pink of the vinyl that I used, but that's okay. Yeah, you get to the middle of it, it gets kind of hard. And the reason I had to take the cover off of the disc, the black discs, is because I need those for my setup, for my work setup. Okay, so I think we're golden. Let's get started with, I have a set of things I want to get in here. So I, of course, have my planner guts, which I believe what I'm going to do is hold on to these. I think I'm going to hold this to the side, and this will house all of the months that I do not carry in here. I'm going to see how thick it gets, but I'm going to carry anywhere from 3 to 6 months in here. So let me set this aside. And then we're going to take this. We'll take the first 3 months for now. January, February, and March. If I have extra room, then I'll certainly put in the remainder of the months, or the remainder of the 6 months. I don't think I want to carry anything more than 6 months at a time. So let me go ahead and get these in there. I have a bit of a page. Ripped it a little too fast. Okay. And so what I'm intending on doing is, for this planner, I tend to decorate less in my work planner and more in my personal planner. But then again, last year, 2022, I was mixing the two, and it became a little difficult to keep the information separate without having a lot of extra information. So if I'm looking for work, there was too much personal stuff, and vice versa. So I'm going to just go with not doing that this year. So this is the first 3 months of my Le Fleur planner. I also have all of these items I want to get into this planner. So I've got the matching bookmarks. I have a plastic envelope for receipts. I used to keep my receipts in a gold wire bin on my desk, but with my craft room redo, it didn't quite work out anymore. So I'm going to keep my receipts in here. I have, if you notice the theme here, polka dots. I don't know why, I just love the polka dots. So I have a tab, folder. I've got some extra paper and some project paper just to start keeping track of house projects that we're planning on doing this year. So let me just pop the folder in here. I'm going to, once I start bringing in the creative journal, I'll know exactly where I'm going to be putting this. So let me just set this aside for now. So we have our bookmarks in this. I am going to be putting, I need a week. We're into what, the 16th here? I looked, I can't tell. So yes, I think we're in this week. So we're going to put, both these planners have the same, I want to use this one here. Actually, sorry, I'm going to use this one here, just so it doesn't interfere with my sticker kit and so forth. So my intent is to decorate this one probably more than the work planner. Let me go through the months here, get to the back. I'm undecided if I'm going to leave, I don't think I'm going to use this folder as the back of the, I think I'm going to leave it as partially a divider, because I also have a folder for the butterflies and blooms page. But for now, I'm going to leave that there, because what I want to do is get in some paper. So I'm going to have 2 sets of paper. So I'm going to put in, I have some grid paper. I'm also going to use some of the bullet paper. I'll grab like 2 or 3 of those. What I love about this paper is I can take the paper once it's in and fold it slightly to get it to reuse one side. You can get 2 lists going at the same time. So I'm going to put some of that in there. I'm going to put some of this in there. So let's grab a couple of those. And then behind this tab, I'll put some project paper. I don't usually use too many tabs on my months or anything like that because, well, the month already has a tab. And then I really only need to find the week. So I don't tend to put too many there. I'm not a big fan of them all being lined up like this, but it's workable. It's not anything that's breaking the bank here. So let's grab some green. I'll grab 3. Okay. Now my receipt folder, I think I'm wanting this more towards the front, only because I don't know if I want it clouding that up. And I do still have my January dashboard I got to do with my word of the year. I think, you know what, I'm going to put it in between my months. And then I can just easily flip this out, slip some receipts in. And then when I get to my checkbook, I can just pull them out of here and take care of that as well. I will be having, I don't know if I'm going to use the full Happy Planner budget planner in this setup. So I may be doing something slightly different for that. So let's move on to the butterflies and blooms. Let's see. We have this here. So for this one, because I'm going to be taking the whole, I think I might be taking 3 months at a time. So I'm going to do the same thing, although I don't really foresee needing these pages. So I'm just going to take the hello page. I don't even think at the moment that I'll need this, but I'm going to grab it. We'll house behind there. Let's take out 3 months. Okay. Oh, that's a pretty one. That's a really cute quote. Just when the caterpillar thought her life was over, she began to fly. I love the quotes in these happy planners. So let's move these on over. Now I do have for this butterflies and blooms collection other elements like the paper, folders, or a folder I should say, a dashboard. So I may be bringing some of that over. And this will be my creative journal because it's a horizontal. And then I'm going to pull over just to show you. They have, this is the notebook. I mean, the cover is just adorable. Beautiful butterfly. And this is just a lined notebook. And then there is the planner companion accessory pack. And it has this beautiful pouch. It has vision board, dry erase board, which I believe I'm going to use that. Some plastic envelopes, some more. And note paper, stickers, and a pocket folder. So I'm just going to grab everything out of here. Because while I won't be using this in there, although it is quite adorable, I will be using, for sure, the folder, because I will have photos that I will want to put in here. So I'm going to use the stickers. The vision board I don't see possibly using, although I just noticed it has health and wellness, learn, create. You know what? I may pop it in there. Okay, so here's our folder. I'm going to use all this here. Then I'm also going to use, oh, these are adorable. I'm not a fan of blue, but this is very pretty. It's kind of a blue and a periwinkle. So I may use some of these, but at the moment I'm looking for the paper here. Oh, I think I'm shifting here on you. So there is 2 sets of paper in here. Let me see if I can get it out without stuck on something. There we go. Let's just take this out. It looks like there's 2 sets. There's priorities. Unless, nope, there is 2 sets. So there's regular note paper. And then this here, the priorities and reminders. This one I'm not going to use just yet. But I do want to use some sheets of regular note paper. Because I may incorporate them into the actual layout, weekly layout. So we have our paper. Dashboard is going to go into the week. So let's do that here. What I'm thinking with this is I will be able to keep some sticky notes on it. I don't typically use the whiteboard feature just because I don't like when it smears onto the other pages, but I do find that it would be useful to have these blocks and or put on some sticky notes just to jot a few quick notes down every now and then. And this is, I wish this was the front side actually, but let's see, we're going to take, let's get to the end here. Yeah, I can feel it's getting thick. So this is the folder. Gorgeous. Has a quote, growing, blooming, becoming. Is that the same? Same picture, it just doesn't have a quote on the back. And then, let's see if I can get you more light over here. There we go. So these stickers I'm going to put into here to hold for now. And then this I want to put up front. However, I am going to bring some other elements in. I did save from a prior Happy Planner this tab. I love the tab and I just cut that off and I can use a removable one. I have these snap-in sticker protector sheets, and then I also have these, which I'm not really gonna use. These are the journaling squares or things you can put into, even though they're for vertical, I can still use them. But I pulled these out mainly so I can know that they belong with the journal. So I'm gonna use this to define where my paper is. And I may change where this tab is, or I may leave it. See how the tab will kind of get in the way of my monthly tab. So I may change that to the top somewhere. And this I'm not overly worried about because I can easily cover that with paper. I could easily, I think I may even do this. I'll probably white this out, cover that up, and then that will just be the back side of my tab. But for now, I'm just going to pop these in here. Okay. And then the sticker sheets I thought would come in handy in the beginning. So we have right here or thereabouts, one of the two. I wanted to grab at least one. Okay. And my reasoning is if I wanted to say Squad Life, have any in there? No. Quotes, let's just take a quotes. Oh, black and white. Let's take this one out. Although this already has this, this is mainly for just to point out the difference. I had these punched like that so that I can keep them stored without any issue. So although I can put those there, I can also tuck it into here. But it's mainly used for a full sticker sheet. You can grab a sheet or two from your sticker book and put it in here. You can carry note paper. You could even carry your markers and pens in there if you wanted, just maybe a little loose at the top. So I'm going to take, because I still have my vision board, and I do think I'm going to create an acetate tab just to cover this, and I may create it as a top tab. So I'm going to take this sticker sheet, and although I'm not going to be using these, I am going to put them here. And that's just so that I have them handy. I don't have to go digging them out. They're just already there for me. And I could also use this to hold washi strips, which let me see if I have one quick. I do. So, for example, something like this, if you want to keep washi handy, you can tuck it in there. It'll easily keep that for you. So for this one, the blooms, where am I here? Let's go forward, backward. So for this page, I do have a vinyl. Again, this was another page where I was struggling to find a marker that would go with one of these colors. I didn't really want to do a straight black. Pink, I couldn't find any color. I couldn't find rose or pink. So I just wasn't finding what I was looking for. So I started cutting vinyl for it. And although I don't have this one ready yet, I had a few different fonts I chose, and I didn't put them on the paper yet, so you probably won't be able to see them. But they're basically this. So I cut, let me bring the cover back so you can see what I'm talking about. It looks like it is a gold, or it says it's rose gold, but if you look at the two, here's black. This was, I think, copper, and this was rose gold. So it's kind of hard to see. I mean, it does look like it could go either way. If you look at it in one light, it looks like it's rose gold. Another light looks like it's copper. So I was kind of undecided, at least for the font that I'm using for this one, which one I really wanted to put in there. So I didn't get that one finished just yet. I did get the one finished for this one for the La Fleur. So let's get that one in there. I'm going to take it out, it might be easier. I think I'll fix this page a little bit off camera. So I went, again, same thing with this one. The cover, it looked like it could be either one, but it also had blacks in like this mint color. And I just wasn't finding anything I liked, so I had, pulled a few vinyls off. And I think ultimately, I mean, if I look at it just from the inside, I think the black just matches too much. I think this one probably goes the best. It doesn't stand out too much. And then there was this one, which if I pull back the cover, it's going to give you a glare, but you might be able to see what I'm talking about here. So this is, according to the package, rose gold. And then this one is, I believe they called it copper. And it's just enough. I hope you're seeing what I'm seeing. It's just enough where I think to stay on the softer side, I'll probably go with that one. But the other thing you can also do is you can layer them if you wanted. You can layer vinyl. You just offset it slightly. I don't think I'll do that for this. So let me grab my handy dandy little Cricut tool. Let me make sure that this is down. All right. Let's see if I can get this up without any problems. Sometimes you have to do it a couple times, which is frustrating. And I don't know, I don't think it will. I just don't want to scratch the foil. It was very difficult to get the foil, the negative space pulled away from the foil. See, it's not picking it up. Let's see if it does it from this side. Nope. I may have to use a stronger, so there's, with Cricut, there's a regular transfer tape, and then there is also strong bond. And maybe because it's foil, I need a strong bond. I won't presume to know too much about Cricut. I just recently started using it more and more. I've had it for a little while. But when you don't want to write your name, or you can't find the color you're looking for, I like to turn to the metals in the foils or glitters. It just adds a little extra to your planner. Let's see, if this doesn't come up, then I'll do it off camera and finish it there. I thought it was coming up when yeah, it's not even touching it. So I will do that off camera. Sorry about that. Thought I had that coming up perfectly. So this is where I was going to put it. Now on this cover, the La Fleur cover, you don't see a lot of it. There's one butterfly or moth, butterfly, that I'm thinking, I got the idea before I started the video, to do a few butterflies as well, just to add them in, and they may even be in the sticker book. I see a few here, but they would have to be in the gold, or rose gold, soft gold. I'm going to add a little bit more to this. This is, I'm just flipping quick to see if there's any in here. There's a few, but they're not the rose gold. Okay, no problem. So for right now, that's what's going to go there. I'll post a picture of my completed hello page on my Instagram account. And you can find it on Instagram. I'm also at Behind the Designs. And then on anything, so like the Feel Beautiful pen, some of the planner supplies, obviously not all are available anymore, but some of the planner supplies, when they were available, I have them on my website under behindthedesigns.blog /shop-my-post/ and you'll find it. And if you can't find that page, just go to the hello, and it's a drop down menu. You'll see shop my posts, and that's where you'll be able to find any of the items I use. So just to recap, I have my La Fleur, which is going to be my catch-all. I have a place for me to tuck in some receipts as they come. And then I'm going to start out with January. I do have to catch up with my January. I'm going to have this also as my word of the year, which my word of the year is build. And I will function it in the same way as the work planner / social media planner that I did. And then I'll be catching up my month and my weeks. And then hopefully I'll be good to go after I get past these intro videos for you, which I've been wanting to do forever. So we have a tab. We're going to have just some extra paper in here. Jot down notes, make a list. I can't get away from list making. So it is what it is. And that's how I operate. I will have here, I'm going to clean this tab up a bit, but what I usually do on my tabs is I use my Dymo Letra handheld label maker, and I will put up here notes or project papers. It depends, because I do think I'm going to add in to my catch-all some of the extra papers I have created, such as like the monthly birthday list, so forth. This too is also linked on the blog. And sadly, I think most of the tabs might be gone, but I'll take another look again. So we'll have some project paper. I have a space for tuck in my notes, anything I need to. And then I'm going to create an acetate possibly, or try to find a complementary larger tab to cover most of the page. I just want to protect this rose gold in here. This I will be filling in, and I see how I can pull in some of my goals in here, and I like that idea. And then we move into here, which is the Butterflies and Blooms horizontal planner. I will get my name tag in there as well. My name, it's not really a tag, but you get my point. And I have some journaling stickers. I have a sticker sheet, that sheet protector, which I can easily use for I can even use it as a tab. If you put a tab at the top, you can use that as a tabbed section in your planner. And same thing, I have going to my January, I'll catch this all up. I am going to be putting on here some complimentary, hopefully if I can find them, stickers, post-it notes, and sticky notes. And then I'll have the remainder of the months, which will take me to, so this is probably going to be good enough, three months of each planner. This is my extra papers for my creative journal, and I do believe I'll be moving this up to this corner here, because then it will be kind of on its own. And then for this, I'm going to take one of these, glue it there, so that I just have something nicer to look at other than the month tab that it used to be. Some extra papers, a folder with some stickers in it, and I love the idea of doing this because I think I'll be putting in some of my gardening things as well. I have a separate planner for that, but I may be able to find some combination of the two. So you can tell it's pretty full. I feel like if I put in 2 more months each, it's going to be a lot. So I think for now I'm going to leave it like that. And then all of my extra months, I'll just get some extra discs for here that I have in my stock, and then I'll keep all my extra months on here, and then I know what planner I'm pulling them from. And I like that my catch-all will have the year on it at the end when I'm finished. So, and then here we go with the polka dots again. I love them. So that worked out perfectly. So there is my catch-all setup for now. Any changes I make, I'll be sure to post them on the channel. And I thank you for watching, and please subscribe so that you get my next planner, which is going to be the work planner. And then I start digging into the papers or the pages and detailing it and stickering it and all that fun stuff. So thanks for watching.